Hi coaches, Coach Angela here. We're going to be reviewing our power hour for the last part of Brick. So it's a little bit challenging for me to demo these since they're all team-based and everyone's going to have different equipment. So if you feel comfortable having read the workout and understanding the process, you should probably stop this right now because we're really just going to be talking through the paper. So we put as many obstacles down as possible. We haven't done an into brick workout like this in a while, but typically you have about a 10 to 15 minute warm up where you have a really fun dance portion. You can do a bunch of partner exercises, play games, whatever it is, but then also review the setup. So there's teams of 4. It doesn't necessarily have to be 4, but I always liked to create my teams beforehand. So I would take signups for the entire week and then assign them about Wednesday because my girls loved having costumes, dressing up, coordinating, but you're also assigning each team a color. So if we have one team of 4, they would be pink, and so they would show up to the workout in pink. Always have like a leftover color just in case you have a couple of girls that just show up. That's fine. You can put them on a team together, but just anticipate that. So they already should have their teams before they even come on Saturday morning. And then you're going to be reviewing the concept. So you'll set your timer for about 30 to 45 minutes, depending on how much time you feel you'll have. You know, we always did a 15-minute warm-up, and then we would have our end of brick after for awards. So I only gave them about 30 minutes to go through all of the obstacles because that would be a 15-minute warm-up, 30-minute workout, and then a 10-minute cool down altogether, and then into awards. So we weren't taking up all their Saturday. So just some ideas. Everyone's just going to get a scratch piece of paper. Everyone has to complete every exercise at the station. I would always have little whiteboards or pieces of paper that cataloged the parameters for that station. You can throw in ones that aren't on here. You can use whichever ones on here that you choose. It's not required to have all of them. So having a tattoo station is super fun. It makes them look like they're going into battle. They got like tattoos here and maybe football paint under the eyes. Capture the flag. I love this one. All your coaches that are on the floor have their team color on their tutu, and the teams have to go get their color. And we would also make them give their coach a hug at the same time. Ab station, so we're holding low plank and then one partner's jumping over, and then they switch. Coordination station, doing the handbag pass, we've done this tons of times. Vertical leap station, just doing box jumps, one partner, and then the other's doing push-ups, and then they switch. Archery, I thought this one was super fun. Nikki came up with this. You draw an actual archery sign in chalk on the floor, and you have like little bean bags. You can get them at like Michael's or any craft stores usually if you don't have like cornhole. And then they'll throw the bean bag and try to get it in the bullseye, and otherwise they have to do burpees depending on what ring they land in. Tug of war, self-explanatory. Slosh pipe carry, holding that slosh pipe. We have PVC pipes here, which we could have used. If you don't have a slosh pipe, you can always do individual handbags or a rope. If you've got a rope, you can do that instead too. Don't set up the dynamite. Place squares out on the ground. You can always draw them too if you don't have pieces of equipment. Like we have little sandbags, the ones that are round like this and kind of flat. Those would be perfect to make sure that they get on all of those, practice agility, and then if they miss one, boom goes the dynamite. That means that they have to do an exercise. So placing cones around too, so they have to like navigate the cones, is really fun. Tire drag, you can hook a rope to it, or you can ask them to just drag it with their arm down a set distance and back. Cheese, so bear crawls down and back while the partner or whoever's waiting is doing 50 good mornings, but they have to smile the whole time. Sister station, love this. Read a motivational quote. High knee skip from one cone back. Leapfrog, we've done leapfrog a couple of times. Either traveling squat thrust or actually leapfrogging over your partner, which is a lot of fun. And then army crawl back to get to the cone. So you'll leapfrog down and then army crawl back. Monster hula walk. So you've got your hula hoop set out or circles drawn, and they're either holding a handbag or a cup of water overhead, which is going to be way more fun than a handbag. Complete the ladder. Balls to the wall, 30 squat and toss or 30 wall balls. Glory lap, run a quarter of a mile holding like the little American flag. Double Dutch, you can jump ropes together, especially if you have the ones that have the removable handle, you can tie. If you don't have ones that you feel like are gonna work well enough, then you can just have them do singles. And then minefield, crawling up and over a yarn obstacle, which I thought would be so fun. I don't really, you know, in our gym, I haven't mapped out a space where that would be perfect. But if you have an area that you can set up and create just like a little bit of like a cat burglar where they have to go up and under, that would be super fun. So have a lot of fun. Just remember that it is in a brick and it is supposed to be a party and a celebration, and also a time to get a little sweaty. Have fun.